A delegation from Guinea and South Sudan, alongside the Vaccine Network for Disease Control, is working to develop advocacy strategies aimed at introducing the pneumococcal conjugate vaccine (PCV) and rotavirus vaccine into Guinea's routine immunization schedule. This initiative follows Nigeria's successful rollout of both the PCV and rotavirus vaccines, which has helped immunize millions of children in Africa's most populous country with over 200 million people. Benedict Uku reports on this development.
According to the World Health Organization, rotavirus-associated diarrheal diseases account for approximately 215,000 child deaths annually, particularly in low-income countries such as Guinea, Chad, Somalia, and South Sudan. In addressing this, Nigeria is sharing its experiences in achieving sustainable financing for nationwide immunization programs with neighboring countries in West Africa.
But what we're saying today is, how do we support government efforts? That is why we're here today. That is what this workshop is about. So CSOs, we have been recognized. In the full portfolio planning of NPACD, the role of CSOs were itemized.
During the peer learning meeting in Abuja, Chika Ofo, Chief Executive Officer of the Vaccine Network for Disease Control, encouraged African countries to build on the positive outcomes of vaccine introduction while avoiding the missteps experienced in other countries.
When it comes to vaccine introduction, there's some things that are clear. Trust is at the key of vaccine introduction. And there's so many other social behavioral change. How do you share the message, the messenger, the content, the outcome? These are literally, it's very scientific that these things have to be done properly, appropriately. Everybody is important just to make sure that people receive the vaccines that they need. Trust. You do know the funny thing about vaccine? It is like taking medicine when you're not sick. So people need to trust that what you're doing is correct. And then you use the people that they trust. And then using the avenues that they trust. These are the things. And then making sure that you are as truthful as possible.
The delegation revealed that despite the availability of highly effective vaccines, diseases like meningitis and diarrhea continue to be leading causes of child mortality in Guinea.
The purpose of their visit is to engage with Nigerian partners to develop advocacy strategies for introducing the PCV and rotavirus vaccine in Guinea. Abdullahi highlighted that meningitis and diarrhea are major causes of child mortality in Guinea. Despite the availability of highly effective vaccine, Guinea is one of the few countries that has not yet included PCV and rotavirus vaccine in its routine immunization schedule.
Others, including former Nigerian Parliament member and Deputy Chair of the House Committee on Healthcare, believe that regional collaboration could significantly improve vaccination rates and child health outcomes across the region.
That the introduction of these vaccines should be seen as more than a stopgap measure, because it represents a broader opportunity to strengthen health systems in both Guinea and South Sudan.
Vaccines are, to a certain extent, expensive, and they require finances to be able to have them. You either purchase them or you manufacture them, and that requires support of everybody, including the legislature.
According to the delegation, the goal is to develop a comprehensive civil society organization strategy that can be adapted and tailored to meet the needs of Guinea and South Sudan in rolling out these vaccines.